So the show, we've got a running bucket list, which is obviously to recreate Point Break. We've surfed, now we have to rob a bank, because today we're with Vacationland Skydiving, and we're gonna jump out of a plane, baby! Woo! Yeah, that's right, I said Point Break. Why? Who the hell knows? This is a hard shot. I had to time it with a plane, and I panicked, okay? However, today is all about keeping your cool and hanging with the Vacationland Skydiving crew, whose love in life is jumping out of planes. Jump out of a plane together. Mm-hmm. You, me, cuddling me, holding me tight, keeping me safe the entire time.
Facing each other.
No, wait, can we tandem like this so I can look at you right into your eyes the entire time? What do we say to death? Please, oh God, please, death. Please let me land safely. Please let me land safely. Ceremonial first jump. Back. Yep. Yes, hello TV audience, this is your host speaking. Yes, I have been dipping into those little delicious nips that they serve on those cars, thank you very much. Today we're going to be at a steady cruising altitude, and we have landed in Pittsfield at Vacationland Skydiving. And you know it's a good day when you start off by signing your life away.
Well, name Tegan Wright, age 24. Do I have to be accurate with the age, or can I? Because I'm definitely forever 24. Maybe I should put 26. You know, I'll put 27 in case anything bad happens. Then I can go down with the Hendrixes of the world, forever 27. Weight for sure. What am I? 145 these days, Walker. I've been slimming down. I think I'm like I'm a heavy 145. You know, I'm on the top spectrum of 145.
And to take me on a flight over the jump area is the owner of Vacationland, Brad. Now, Brad had a normal life. Banks, loans, water cooler BS. But he gave up his monkey suit for, well, a flying one.
So, Brad, I'm going to assume that this is not your first rodeo. You have, in fact, done this before.
This is my third day on the job now. They're finally letting me fly the plane.
Wow, that was really nice of them to let you do that.
Yeah.
Today of all days. I guess it might be too late now, but I should probably ask, how long have you been doing this and flying planes?
So I started flying planes just about 20 years ago. Just about 6 years ago, I started thinking about flying commercially. Gave up my life in the banking world. You know, said goodbye to 6 years. Hello, $6.
Hello six-figure repairs.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
When I was graduating college, I was working on my private pilot. Never thought about flying commercially. And after 17, 18 years in the banking industry, writing loans and working with businesses, you know, commercial lending, that sort of thing, you just get to a point where you're not happy going to work. Just not.
You need a little action, a little adventure.
It wasn't fun. So I just hung on to it. I learned the industry and started having fun with it. And then I realized that I can make money flying planes. I don't make as much money as I used to. The benefits aren't as great. This is the benefit that pays out better than anything else.
Apparently what's happening here is that the maximum capacity for this airplane at this current moment is 3. So that's me, obviously the host, the pilot, and the cameraman. So if I do the math, somebody's got to go. Christ, dude. Hey, there's an open door, and this guy's going to jump out.
Jumpers away, Pittsfield. Jumpers away, Pittsfield.
Holy smokes.
Just weather information.
I'm holding on pretty tight here.
And mountain obscurations out until...
So what we're trying to do is just let the planes, the door will close.
Yeah.
More information monitor.
But
there it goes.
Look in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, that's your boy Richie coming in with a smooth landing. Nobody can say that you don't have a sense of the dramatic flair coming into work today, you know what I mean? Yeah. Usually I just pull up in the truck, I open it, I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah. But, I don't know, skidding on the ground like that, falling out of the sky, I don't know, kind of takes it up a couple notches. Yeah. That's a good way to start the day, huh?
Yeah.
So we head inside for a crash course in packing a chute, pun most definitely intended.
So basically all I'm going to do is stretch my rig out, stretch the lines out. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my lines and make sure my lines ain't tangled. Basically I just lay them out in my hands in groups and you learn what group is what. And then we slide them all the way down to the end. I'm down here and I got no tangles or anything right here. So I'm gonna lay my parachute out. Now this is the slider. This slows the opening up. So when the parachute, because we're doing 120 miles an hour, right? So when we pitch that parachute out, we don't want it to inflate right away because it would hurt us.
Right.
So
Snap
this,
you back.
Yep, this thing here is packed up into the rig. So when it opens up, it slows the opening up so the parachute.
Brake, kinda.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
So that's the first thing you see that comes out.
yep, I grab this and throw it into the air, and then that catches the air and pulls all this out of that pack jar.
Right.
And right now, if you look, it don't do anything.
Right.
Because it's collapsed. So I got to make sure that I, what we call cocking the pilot chute. There's a little window right here. You can see it's white. When it's cocked, it's going to change color. So I grab the pud, we call it, pull it tight, and then I should have color in here.
Yeah.
Color, and then the parachute should catch air. So now it's inflated.
It's working
Now,
properly.
I know I won't have to use that reserve again.
Right. Yeah.
For me, I was ready when I came here and I got it for my birthday. My wife bought me that tandem and I come out here for the first time and got in a plane. I was basically dragging him out the door.
Yeah.
I was ready to do that.
You gonna buy a dinner or what are you gonna do?
you
Take it
know.
out for a drink?
She's done me good.
Yeah, she deserves it. Yeah.
I think a lot of it is the people. You know, the atmosphere. We're all like family. Like I said, when I come here, I forget about my regular life. You know, this is a whole place I hang out. You know, we have bonfire and barbecues. We hang out. We travel different places and jump together. It really does. I mean, this here for me is a 2-hour ride to come here.
Yeah.
So it takes me in the morning to get up, you know, but I'm excited when I get up, know I'm going to jump the next day, and I have to travel 2 hours. That all goes out the window. It don't matter how far it is.
Yeah.
You know, I know what I'm going to do for the day, and hang out and have a lot of fun. So.
Well, the moment of glory is finally upon us. It's time for me to stop delaying the inevitable, finding excuses and more people to talk to, because Jeff, my tandem instructor, is here, and it's time to jump out of that freaking plane. So, Jeff, just so that I feel slightly better, please tell me that that isn't the last person that you took up on.
That's why the other tandem.
Maybe the skeleton there, or the walker, the skeleton. What's the idea here? We're going to jump out of a plane together.
Mm-hmm.
You, me, holding, you cuddling me, holding me tight, keeping me safe the entire time.
Facing each other. We'll be
No,
like
wait,
this.
can we tandem like this so I can look at you right into your eyes the entire time?
We could, but my wife was the last one I did that with. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta try new things, Jeff. I don't know, dude. Keep it fresh. I don't know how marriages work. How long have you been doing this?
20 years.
20
I've only
years
been doing
you've done
tandems for about 11 years, but jumping for 20.
And what got you into it?
Like most of us, it's just sometimes it's either an adrenaline rush, a bucket list, or in my case, it was a rough time in my life. And a buddy of mine said, "Let's go burn off some steam," and kept cajoling me to do it.
Yeah.
And here we are, 20 years later.
So, as a form of therapy, you started jumping out of planes. That sounds
For sure.
counterproductive, but it works, right?
Right? Yeah.
Whatever works, right? Is that what they say? Whatever
Oh, yeah.
works. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's cool. I just want to let you know that I did watch Point Break last night as homework before this, because I said, you know what? I want to be prepared for this TV show. So what did I do? Popped in Point Break. Well, I didn't pop it in. That was a lie. I watched it digitally on the TV. Nobody's popped in a disc for like 20 years. But I watched it just to get fresh with the quotes, with just the style, the vibe, the attitude. Because what we're doing, I mean, really, I'm a Johnny Utah, you're kind of a Bodie in this situation, you're bringing me into this world of adrenaline junkies, into, you know, harnessing, life's chances right here, right now.
Are we going to have a challenge to the ground? Who's going to pull first?
Yes! I look at you, you pull, no, you pull! So, Bodie, take me through the steps here. You want me to sit down?
Yeah. You and I probably hit about 160 to 180, depending on our body mass together. And everything that we're going to talk about is built to handle that deployment at 180. Oh, but it hurts,
Yeah.
so we don't do that. So I throw this drogue out once we're stable. We'll talk about that later. And it acts like a sail behind us. And it slows us down to about 120 miles
Jeff,
an
you
hour.
just said once we're stable. We're jumping out of a friggin' airplane. Nobody here is stable. What's the matter with you? There's nothing stable about this, Jeff.
It's a physical stability. Not
Oh man, okay, good. Now is this what the only thing that you do? Is this like your major job? You have
Oh, no.
You have a regular normal person life too?
I'm actually a safety manager at a manufacturing firm.
Also,
Believe it or
safety
not.
is
Yep.
key.
Yep. But they love to tease me every time I criticize something they're doing unsafe. They're like, you know what? We're not jumping out of airplanes. So
Yeah, so, yeah.
who are you talking
Yeah.
to?
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you had freakouts? And what is the craziest thing that you've ever heard anybody say?
Oh, say. I get a lot of I love yous.
Really?
Yeah. I think I was proposed to one time under canopy.
Oh, like when it deployed and they feel they're safe now, and then now it's
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my
adulation,
God, will you
joy.
marry me? Yeah.
And you said?
Sure.
Yeah, oh, that was nice. So while this woman bikes down a runway for some unknown reason that can't be safe, and Brad hangs out with his best friend, I have come up with this week's challenge. Meet Alejandra, my partner in crime. I'm thinking that you and I create our own super secret from away handshake while we're going down, okay? Put that helmet down because we're gonna need to utilize both hands. I'm thinking just something, something easy, so it's not too complicated, but it's like maybe like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just kind of like an explosion.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Can you remember that?
1, 2. Yeah, can you remember that? Psh, that's it. So, yeah, I mean, it seems tame now because we're standing on the ground. Gravity has kept us exactly where, but we're going to be... You don't think so? That's the challenge. Okay, maybe that should be the challenge. She thinks that I can't do it. She thinks I can't do this handshake in the air. She thinks I'm going to be too preoccupied, losing my mind, freaking out.
When I got a little girl.
Alejandra, that's not very nice, okay? And when I scream like a big girl. Thank you very much. Yeah. That's the challenge, baby. The handshake. What do we call it? It's like the 3,000-foot handshake. The 3,000-foot handshake challenge, baby. The time has come. The moment that you've all sort of been waiting for. Will I jump or instead pee my pants and cry for my mommy? I found a little courage in the north. What do we say to death? Please, oh God, please, death. Please let me land safely. I'm trying to be tough, but no. Okay, not everyone can be Arya Stark, all right? I will say this, though. There is something sort of freeing about doing a tandem jump. Knowing that I have no control over when and how is sort of surprisingly reassuring. That doesn't mean that I'm not counting my karma points and hope that they even out. So unfortunately, if you haven't noticed so far, I'm not a Rhodes Scholar, nor did I graduate with any sort of degree, so I kind of lack the appropriate vocab to give this experience justice. Your brain is telling you everything about this whole situation is absolutely wrong, and you battle that by accepting and trusting the gear, your partner, and somewhere in there is harmony. Yeah, boy! Woo! How's that? That was pretty good. What do we say to death? You're my bitch lover, death! I made it! I got one on you, not today! Woo!
Thanks for jumping in Vacationland.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, it wasn't the prettiest of handshakes, so it's cake to the face time. Ceremonial first jump.
But
Yep. And you have to have a little bit of it too. That's it for this episode of From Away. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Woo! Chief meteorologist for From Away News. Now what you have here is a storm front coming in from the west. We have it color-coded. Green means it's going to be pretty bad. Yellow, start to panic. It's going to get really scary. Red, you're dead. It's it. So, we come up, then we have to come back down. That's your news report. Back to you, Tegan. Thanks, Tegan.